Hi and welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm so happy you've dropped by. If you've watched my previous video, you would have seen that that was a past life regression where I took Marcus back into a previous life. This one is going to a future life. So a future life progression is what it's known as. I hope you enjoy it. Thank you, Jonathan, so much for allowing me to use you as my guinea pig. You were a pleasure to work with, always great to have you for a session because you are so fantastic at this. I really loved doing this one. It was so interesting to see how things pan out in the future. So I hope you all enjoy it. If you have any questions, just pop them in the comments. And please, 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 it would be lovely if you could subscribe to my channel. Okay, I hope you enjoy. This is Jonathan, my lovely client. I've worked with him before and he's done a few past life regressions, but he really fancies doing a future life. So we thought we would give that a go. So I'm going to start doing the hypnosis part. You're not going to see that on here simply because it would be too boring for you to watch. So it's going to cut to where we get to the juicy bits. So I'll see you all in, well, nanosecond for you, but about 10 minutes for us. Okay. So when you're ready, Jonathan, put your hand on that door, open that door, and step through into your future life. You're stepping through that door, take a few more steps forward, and tell me, have you stepped into inside or outside?
Outside.
Okay. And what does outside look like?
I'm on a beach and there I can hear the ocean.
And are there other people there?
No.
You're just there on your own?
Yeah.
Does it feel safe?
Yeah.
So I want you to start taking notice of yourself, become really aware of who you are. I'm going to do a few countdowns from 3 to 1. And when I get to 1, I'm going to ask you a question and you're going to tell me the first thing that pops into your mind. So the first question I'm going to ask you is if you're male or female. So 3, 2, 1, are you male or female?
Male.
Okay. And the next thing I'm going to ask you is your name. So 3, 2, 1, what's your name?
David.
Okay. The next thing I'm going to ask you is how old you are. So 3, 2, 1, your age?
42.
Okay. And the next thing I'm going to ask is what year have you gone to? So first thing that pops into your mind. So 3, 2, 1, the year is?
2196.
Perfect. And are you on Earth? Are you on our same planet?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to ask you whereabouts in the world you are. So 3, 2, 1, which country?
Australia.
Okay. So you're a 42-year-old male called David. It's 2196. You're in Australia. How do you feel? What's your life like?
I feel good. I feel peaceful. Nothing's no concerns.
Okay. What are you doing at the beach? Why are you there?
Getting ready to go surfing.
Oh. Okay. Are you going to do that with others or just you?
No, just me.
Okay. So I want you to move this forward 10 minutes or so and see yourself prepping to go surfing. And see yourself just go into the ocean and start surfing. Is that what you're doing?
Yeah.
And how does that feel?
Feels good. Really good.
Okay. So now we want to move this forward slightly. So I'm going to count down from 3 to 1. And when I get to 1, we're going to have moved it forward by a couple of hours to see what happens next. So we're at 3, moving forward, 2, going forward easily. 1, you've moved forward. Tell me what's happening now.
I'm at home. It's a cabin.
Okay. So you finished surfing, you had a good time. You're back home in a cabin. What does the cabin look like?
It's all really, it's wooden. Everything is wooden. There's lots of wood.
Okay. Does it feel homely?
Yes.
Excellent. And do you live with anyone else there?
I do.
And who's that?
My wife.
Live with your wife? Okay. And what's your wife's name?
Darcy.
Okay. And do you have children?
No.
No? Okay. And what does Darcy do?
She's a musician.
Okay. And are you happy with her?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And is she there now with you?
Yeah.
Okay. So I want you to have a really good look at Darcy and really recognize and see if she is anyone that you know in your current life. Does she look familiar to you?
Yes.
She is familiar.
Mm-hmm.
And who is it that she is in this life?
Chloe.
Okay. So that often happens. We stay in the same spirit groups, and our partners are often our partners in future or previous lives. So there is a soul connection with both of you. So what's your job as David? What do you do?
I teach surfing.
Okay. Do you have any money worries?
No.
Okay. And how do things look in the world? I mean, is it peaceful now? How are things going?
There's less people, but everything's really good.
Okay. What about other countries? Are other countries having issues or wars, or is it quite peaceful now?
Not that I'm aware of.
Okay. And do you have other family members nearby?
No.
Where are they?
In England.
Okay. And how long have you lived in Australia?
Our whole lives.
Okay. So how comes your family are in England?
They moved there.
Oh, okay. And what made them move there?
Money.
Okay. And do you miss them?
Not really.
Okay. Are you able to travel there to see them if you
No.
wanted to?
No.
Okay, why is that?
Closed borders. Can't travel.
Okay. Does that bother you?
No.
Okay. Why are the borders closed?
I don't know.
Sorry?
I don't know.
Okay. Right. Let's go to another scene then in this life in 2196 and see what happens. We're going to go forward to another significant time, another significant scene in this current life that you're in, this future life. We're at 3, moving forward to a significant scene. We're at 2, going forward so easily. We're at 1, we're there now. Are you indoors or outdoors?
Indoors.
And what's happening now?
We're having a baby.
Okay. How far forward have we gone? How many years forward from before?
2.
2 years, okay. And your wife, Darcy, is she about to have the baby?
Yeah, she's in labour.
Okay. And are you having the baby at home or is she in a hospital?
In the hospital.
Okay. And how is the hospital? How does it look?
It just looks like a normal hospital.
Okay.
It's just a room with 1 bed.
Okay. So let's move forward slightly. I'm going to count down from 3 to 1 to the point where Darcy has the baby. So we're at 3, 2, 1. The baby's been born. Tell me, did you have boy or girl?
Yeah.
Say that again, I didn't hear. Girl.
Yeah.
Okay. And what have you decided to call her?
Maisie.
Okay. And how's Darcy? Is she okay?
Yeah, she's crying. Happy tears.
Okay. So happy tears. And how are you feeling now about being a dad?
Really warm inside.
Yeah. And is the baby okay? Is she all right?
Yeah.
Okay. Excellent. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to move forward to another significant scene and see what happens next. So we're at 3, moving forward. 2, going forward to another significant scene. 1, you're there now. Tell me, are you indoors or outdoors?
It's
And what are you doing now? What's going on?
a party.
You're having a party?
Yeah.
And what are you having a party for?
It's my birthday.
How old are you?
50.
Okay. And how many people have you got going? Lots?
Loads. It's packed.
Where is the party? Is it in your house or is it at a proper venue?
It's at a venue.
Okay.
There's a stage and music.
Okay. And is your daughter there, Maisie?
Yeah.
And have you had any other children or just her?
Just her.
Okay. And how is she? What sort of child? What's she like?
She's really cute.
Okay. And how is Darcy?
Fine.
Yeah.
Fine. Yeah.
And are your lives going well still?
Really well.
Okay. So you're having a really nice life in this future life.
Yeah.
And you're still teaching surfing?
Yeah, but I've not as much. I'm spending more time at home.
Okay. So where do you get your money from? How comes you've got this lovely life with no worries?
Money's not as much of a problem.
Okay.
It's not needed as much.
Okay. So you've got food you can eat without a problem?
Yeah.
Okay, that's good to know. And you've got water and heat if you need it?
Yeah.
Okay. And are the borders open yet? Are you allowed to travel yet, or is that still a no-no?
It's still a no-no.
And why is that?
I don't know. It's not. There's something or someone saying you can't.
What do you feel the reason for that is? Is that just to stop the movement of people?
Yeah. Yeah, to keep people in one place.
Okay. Does that not feel weird to you?
Yeah, but we don't really care.
Because you're in a good place.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. That's good. And in terms of disease and stuff, has society moved on? And, are there any diseases like cancer that's been cured, or how's that all looking in the future?
Still no cure.
Okay.
But less people dying.
Yeah. That's good. And what else is different to what you have in 2022? What else is different in 21? Well, I suppose you're in 22 now, as you're 50.
It just looked brighter, the same but brighter.
Okay. And what are people like? Are they more friendly, more open?
Everyone's really friendly.
Okay. Right, so you're at your 50th birthday party, you're having lots of fun, all your friends are there, and you're really enjoying yourself. Is there anything else that you need to see in this scene?
I'm opening a present.
Okay, what's the present?
It's a watch.
And what does it look like?
It's got a brown leather strap with a silver face and a black dial. It's got an engraving on the back.
What does the engraving say?
To Dad, love Maisie.
Oh, that's lovely. Okay, that's really nice. All right, let's go and move forward to another significant scene in David's life. So we're at 3, moving forward. 2, going forward to another significant scene. 1, you're there now. Tell me, are you indoors or outdoors?
Indoors.
And what's going on now?
She's sitting at the table. Maisie's moving out.
Oh, okay. How old is she now?
25.
Okay, where's she moving to?
She's moving in with her boyfriend.
And how do you feel about that?
Not too happy.
Why?
Don't like him.
Oh, why don't you like him?
Don't think he's good enough.
And what does Darcy think?
She does like him.
Okay. But Maisie's going to do it anyway, whatever you say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As we used to be.
Yeah. Okay. So we're going to move this forward maybe a couple of days and see what happens when she's moved out and how you feel. So we're at 3, moving forward. 2, going forward a couple of days. 1, You're there now. Tell me how things going now she's moved out.
I'm still not massively happy about it, but accepting it.
Yeah. Okay. And how's Darcy coping without her?
She's okay. She keeps just going to look at her room.
Yeah. Is it quite lonely without her?
No, no, we've still got each other.
Yeah. Okay. That's brilliant. Lots of detail coming up. You're doing really well. So we're going to count down again from 3 to 1 and move to the next significant scene in David's life. So we're at 3, moving forward, 2, going forward to the next significant scene. 1, you're there now. Tell me, are you indoors or outdoors?
Indoors.
And what's happening now?
It's the funeral.
Say again.
It's the funeral.
Whose funeral?
Darcy's.
Oh no. What did she die of?
Cancer.
Okay. And how old was she?
81.
Okay. And how old are you?
86.
Okay. And is Maisie there?
Yeah.
And what's your relationship like with her? Is she still with that same boyfriend?
Yeah, they're married.
Okay. And do you like him now?
Yeah.
Mm. Is he a good support for her?
He is.
Yeah. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to your last ever scene as David, and you're going to see that death scene. So when I count down from 3 to 1, when I get to 1, you're going to see David take his last breath. So we're at 3, moving forward to that last ever scene. 2, going forward. 1, you're there now. So is he indoors or outdoors as he's dying?
Indoors.
And what's he dying of?
He's hung himself.
Oh no. And why has he done that?
Because of Darcy.
Okay. So how far forward is it from her funeral?
2 days.
Oh no. So he's hanging himself. So I want you to see him take his last breath. So 3, 2, 1. See him take his last breath now. And I want you to tell me what's happening now.
White.
Yeah.
Bright. White.
Yeah. How are you feeling?
Warm.
Yeah. Are you going towards that light or is it surrounding you?
Yeah, it's just everywhere.
Okay. And can you feel yourself being drawn anywhere?
It's like I'm being pulled at all angles.
So I want you to just go with this and tell me what happens next.
I can't see anything.
Okay. Do you feel that you're on your own or is there anyone there with you?
I think I'm on my own.
Okay. So I want you now to see yourself go towards that light. Go towards that light and step through that light. And as you step through that light, you're stepping through. Tell me what you can see now.
There's a beautiful garden.
Yeah. And is there anyone there to meet you?
Yeah.
And who is it?
Darcy.
Yeah. Are there other spirits milling about in that garden?
Yeah.
Yeah. Are they all pleased to see you?
Yeah. Everyone is.
Yeah. And how do you feel now? As you're in that garden, how do you feel now? Happy. Okay. So now I'm going to count down from 5 to 1. And when I get to 1, you can open your eyes. So we're at 5, 4, starting to become aware. 3, 2, fully aware. 1, open your eyes. Okay, so Jonathan, you went forward 200 years. You were in 2196 when we started that, and you were 42 and you died at 86. So it was 2240 when you died. And the thing that struck me is that you were so happy. Everyone was really laid back. Life was really good. But it seemed that you didn't really need too much money, or, how did that feel? Was that weird?
It was kind of like no one worried about money.
Yeah.
It wasn't really needed.
That's good to know. And also, you were saying that the borders were closed and you couldn't travel, but that didn't bother you at all. It didn't feel horrible. To me, it was a bit like, oh, but for you, you seem not to be bothered by that at all.
No, not at all. It was, yeah, everyone was fine with it.
Mm. Mm. Good. So overall, how was your experience of future life progression?
Weird, but really, really good. Really good, but weird.
Yeah. And did it feel like you was really there in that life? You was that person?
Yeah, 100%. When I was on the beach, I could feel the sand.
Yeah.
Between my toes, and I was waxing the board.
Yeah.
And I feel the wax in my hand. Really, yeah.
And you've done past life with me before.
Yeah.
And when you've gone into past life, you felt the same about a past life as you felt about that future life.
Yeah.
And the past lives that you've been to, you still remember all the details, like a memory that you would have in this life.
100%.
Yeah. So those memories just stay with you because you've been able to access those memories in your subconscious mind. So they're now part of your memory. I always say to my client, you might have some crazy dreams about that life. And the same stands for your future life. You might get some dreams about more stuff that happened in that life. So don't be surprised to have crazy dreams. And if you do, let me know what they are. But yeah, that was fantastic. Thank you so much for letting me do that and for recording it for my YouTube channel. I'm sure anyone that watches it will be really fascinated with that. So thank you so much. And thank you everyone for watching. Bye for now.